Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt with RARTCG. Today's video is all about how easy this market is to speculate in, to make money in, to invest in, all of the above. This market has plenty of drawbacks, but it's also the best and easiest time to jump into Pokemon, the Pokemon card hobby, and start making money. So before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. This video, I hope it adds value to you. I hope it allows you to start looking at parts and places within the hobby where you can make money if that's your goal. If you're a collector watching this, there's also a purpose for you that we're going to touch on first. That way you can kind of jump out and tune out the rest of the investment and money talk. But I think that what the core principle of what I'm talking about today impacts you as a collector as well and can maybe help kind of steer and kind of guide you to some, not decisions, but help guide you to maybe what you want to do in the hobby. At the end of the day, this is what I'm doing. You by no means have to do what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of Dan Ketchumwell Collectibles says this all the time. I forget his exact words, but this is more of a documentary and not like a commandment, you know? So like, you can see what I'm doing, how I'm navigating the market as a smaller reseller, as a smaller business. And then you can take that, learn from it, do what you will with your money and your business, however you see fit. But this is what I'm doing, and I really want to put my money where my mouth is, at least as far as my capital can take me. And so let's talk about it. What I'm trying to say here is that this market is extremely easy to make money in. Whether you're reselling, whether you've been a long-time collector and investor, all of the above, right now is such an amazing time to realize some gains or to roll over those gains into additional product and places that you enjoy to be part of. If you're a collector watching this and you're really anti-making money in the hobby, I respect that opinion. I respect where you're coming from, but I just want you to know that there are some really established collectors in this space that love Pokemon, that love the cards, have been part of it for years and years. And one of the things that you hear from really hardcore collectors in this space is that they learn how to resell as a way to continue investing, or not investing, but as a way to continue enjoying the hobby. So a collector is going to accumulate product, whether that's sealed, whether that's singled cards, sets, whatever. And then as things come out, you may see that you have, oh, wait, I didn't need 3 Silver Tempest ETBs. I didn't need 3 Evolving Skies booster boxes. I'm okay with 1. And then you can sell your remaining or your extra kind of product that you have from your collection and roll that into something like Destined Rivals. Roll that over into something like the Mega Sets and things like that. That will help you make wise financial choices in whatever way that looks like for you and allow you to continue to enjoy Pokemon without breaking the bank. And so today I'm going to talk first about an area of the hobby that you probably missed out on. If you're watching this and you're like, hey, I didn't miss out on that at all. I actually have, I have so much of X product that you're talking about. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know that. But chances are, with all of the noise in the hobby, you may miss specific, like super obvious plays. And I just want you to know that like, it's okay to miss things. It's okay to actually not participate in specific things. You may see the new Mega set. You may see it, at like close to $300 per box, and you're like, I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to be in that. That's perfectly okay. Like, you do not have to play in that playground. You can say, okay, I'm okay to skip this set. But at the same time, there are other sets that you may have the opportunity to dive into, even though they are elevated above MSRP on the secondary market, that are screaming buys, whether you want to rip packs or you want to put them away for some sort of investment or collection that way. This play that I'm going to talk about right now is 151. Before I do that, I want to kind of, I meant to, when I was talking about like true collectors, when I was talking about collectors that have learned how to sell, I wanted to give you some examples of people that you can go look at and watch their videos. Earn Collects is amazing. I love his content. He just like basically hops in his car, he drives around to work or whatever, and he kind of talks about the hobby. Earn's been in the hobby for a very long time. He knows so much about Japanese collecting, but at the heart of who Earn is, he's a collector, and he's found a lot of success in that. He's also learned how to buy, sell, trade, I almost got it. He has this whole thing that he goes through, but he is very involved in all of the different areas of the hobby and actively has been selling. He buys and sells and buys and sells. But it allows him to grow his collection and allows him to continue to enjoy the hobby at the level he wants to. Another one is Garchomp Collects, I believe. He's one of the big vendor POV guys. He does this amazing podcast that you've just got to watch. I just watched a 3 hour plus long podcast with him. I can't remember his co-host name. I'm so sorry. And Pokey. That was a fantastic podcast. The podcast is actually, in my opinion, very well designed. It's got different kind of topics and sections that they walk through, and I think it's very friendly towards collectors. So if you're a collector watching this, you haven't tuned out yet, I really recommend Garchomp. I recommend Earn. Like, those guys are awesome. Those can be diving off points into further like YouTube exploration and content that you can watch. So let's go ahead and pivot. We're going to talk about 151. This right here, I just dipped off the screen for a second. This right here was the play that I think, oh, it's upside down. I thought I had that. This right here is the play that I think a lot of people missed out on. 151, just several months ago, you could buy Blooming Waters, which comes with 12 151 packs for, I was buying them for like 80 bucks. Like, it's ridiculous, okay? When these were at their top, their peak printing, I was buying these for like 85 bucks off of somebody here locally. And I don't know how this guy was so cool, he's such a nice guy, but he could like consistently get these at the Costco drops. It was wild. But like $85, like he'd message me every week. He's like, I got 4 more, I got 4 more, I got 4 more. I'd be like, I'm there, I'm gonna pick it up. Guess what? A lot of these packs I sold, I resold and did other things with, but a lot of them also are put away for my long-term holding and for my sealed collection. By the way, these 151 packs are now at like $17 per pack. It would not surprise me if we see 151 hit $20 a pack very soon. This 151 is, I believe, a play a lot of people missed out on. No cap, it's gone. I really don't know and don't think we're gonna get another sizable 151 reprint, y'all. I really don't think we're gonna see it. I'm very excited that I have this Blooming Waters. I've got a poster collection as well. I've got an ETB. What's really sad, guys, is when the ETB was was on the secondary market for about $80, I had two, and I was like, 151's what got me back into the hobby, by the way. And I ripped the other ETB. I was like, I'm happy with just one. And the ETBs are crazy, guys. Like, if you want to laugh at me, go look at the cost of an ETB and just realize how much money I opened. I had fun opening it. I don't regret it necessarily, but I do look back at that and I'm like, that's kind of silly. At one point also, whenever the UPCs were retailing at like $80 to $90 on TikTok Shop, I bought like 6 of them. I opened 3 and my plan was to keep 3 sealed. I ripped everything. I had a night where I was like, I need to complete my master set. I just knew the Charizard was in one of those UPCs. It wasn't, but I still had a blast opening those UPCs. One of my favorite products I've opened to date, for real. Yeah, anyways, if you really want to laugh at me, if you really want to feel bad for me, go look at how much those cost. And just know that I opened an ETB and I opened 3 UPCs that I plan on keeping sealed. Just let that set in for a second. 151 is probably the play that you missed out on. Some of you in the comments right now are letting me know about how you didn't miss out on it. Maybe you've got whole ETB cases and you've got booster bundle cases and booster bundles piled up in your closets and you're so excited about the growth of 151. And if that's you, more mad power to you. For me, the 151 I have will be sitting for a long time. It is part of my sealed collection. It's what got me back in the hobby. I'm very connected to it. And I don't think I'm going to be letting go of it anytime soon, to be honest. It's literally part of my collection, and it reminds me of why I enjoy Pokemon so much. Not to mention I'm a 90s kid, so Gen 1, that's where I was at. Scyther, he's my boy. He was my boy. Squirtle's the best starter. Come at me, okay? Let me know your favorite Pokemon and your favorite starter down in the comments. Let's go ahead and pivot. We're going to talk a little bit about what play is happening right now that you could miss out on, but RAR TCG is going to hook you up with the knowledge and help you maybe, maybe not miss out on a play. But you may see this, you may be like, bro, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're a clown for doing this. But I want to put my money where my mouth is, okay? This right here, these are tins of Prismatic Evolutions. Prismatic Evolutions right now, I think, is a very interesting play. Pokemon Center has been printing so much Prismatic Evolutions, it's kind of silly. I'm seeing Prismatic Evolutions not retail. Everywhere I go, that's a Target, Best Buy, everything else. They're all sold out still. You can't find it in the wild. I can't find it in the wild. And I'm not about to sit through, I'm not about to go try to find a restock and sit there for 3 hours. Okay, that's just not how I roll. I don't got time like that. But at some LGSs I go to, I am able to find some sealed Prismatic Evolutions. And it's been really exciting for me because I'm picking it up over market. I'm paying more than MSRP. But I'm buying it right under the secondary market price. And so when I say over market, I mean over MSRP. I'm buying it right below market though from my local LGSs, which for me is just the sugar, the strawberry on top. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? It's the cherry on top, guys. The sugar on top. What am I even saying? And so I think Prismatic is a very interesting play right now. You've probably heard it, especially if you watch a lot of investing content online, whether it's Nostalgianomics, it's Pokey Emmy, it's Dan from Catch 'em All Collectibles. A lot of these kind of style people, a lot of the investor kind of conversation style YouTubers are talking about Prismatic right now and how it's becoming less and less likely that Pokemon's going to go back and substantially be able to continue to reprint Prismatic. Prismatic right now, like, packs are at an all-time low. No, they're not at MSRP, but dang, they are getting close, guys. Like, for a set that came out the gate at like $15+ per pack, seeing packs between $7, $8, $8.50 for Prismatic is kind of wild. And I don't think that the market, like us as a whole, like the community, like the TCG community, I don't think we fully understand the opportunity that's right in front of us. And I think that Prismatic, like the ETBs are already starting to make their way back up. They're starting to appreciate back after the reprints that happened. And I think we're about to see that for ancillary products and for loose packs just as the months go on, because Pokemon does have to move forward. But could we see another massive dump of Prismatic and for it to actually hit MSRP? Absolutely. But just like when it comes to your opportunity cost, right now, things are not that crazy above MSRP, and I don't want to say it's safe or it's guaranteed, but I think right now is the most attractive time that I've seen to jump into it, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And no, not just with the 310s right here, okay? I want to show you something I just did. So, I picked up a case of surprise boxes. Now, I do want to preface this, like, I am not balling. I'm not a baller, okay? I'm not a pokey baller right now. I am a small Pokemon business. I started with bulk. I started with less than $1,000, sold bulk, rolled that into like sealed Japanese product, rolled that into collection buying, rolled that into Magic the Gathering, and I'm selling Magic and Pokemon collection, sealed product. I run a small stream on the weekends. You can come hang out. I stream on YouTube. But because of that, because of the revenue I'm generating from my business, I was able to pick up this case of surprise boxes. Now, you may be saying, like, you're a clown, you opened that case. Yes, I did. But my ultimate plan for this is not to sell this as a single unit. It is to wait for this to appreciate, to be able to sell it in different ways and everything like that. But this is going up. It's going away into my sealed collection and into my inventory. And I can't wait to look at this in the next couple months and see, like, hey, how's it going, you know? And if things haven't moved, if maybe there's been another massive reprint, that's okay with me, because the price I got in at here was so good. I couldn't pass it up. And so really at the end of the day, what I want to show you is a play. I want to show you a set that I'm making a play on, where I'm putting my money where my mouth is. No, I ain't no pokey in the pokeballer, okay? I don't got that much capital, but this for me, it's a big deal. I'm excited about it, okay? I'm really excited about it. And I just want to encourage you, no matter where you're at, how much capital and money that you're working with, you can still do that. Whether it's just going to your LGS and picking up their limit for some tins or for some collection boxes or an ETB. Like, if you believe in a set, you should go for it. People kind of meme on the collect what you love, collect what you like, but I think that that's honestly true. So if you have a set that you really love and you resonate with, for me, it was 151. For me, I really believe in Prismatic Evolutions. Then you should put some skin in the game kind of thing, At the end of the day, I can't tell you or direct you how to spend your money and where to deploy capital if you're a business, all that kind of stuff. You have to make the decisions, okay? You are the captain of your ship and you need to make those decisions for yourself. But I wanted to give you some encouragement because I think that even in this craziness that's this market where things are being pumped, things are being dumped, freaking a base sun and moon Mars shadow rare, is going for like 1,000x right now. I don't know anyways, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Things are wild, things are crazy, but there's still opportunities. And I think we're going to look back at some of these, like the time whenever 151, you could pick up 12 packs for like $80. We're going to look at that and we're going to be like, I should have bought more. I'm already looking back saying like, if I knew what I knew now, I should have bought more. But I'm okay with that. Like, I did what I could, you know what I mean? And I think at the end of the day, that's what I'm encouraging from this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, it would mean so much to me if you hit that like button or the dislike button. Let me know your thoughts about the content down below. Do you agree with me that 151 is gone? Do you think they're going to print more of it? What about Prismatic? Are you still waiting for prices to go even lower? Or maybe you've already established kind of a position you have there. Or maybe you hate Prismatic because you hate the pull rates, it's terrible to open and you're skipping it. Totally fine. Let me know down below. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs here on YouTube. That's the goal that I have for myself right now. And any likes, comments, and subscriptions really help. And as we kind of head out from the video, I want to showcase something that happened tonight. I'm wearing my Ronnie Coleman Classic shirts. This was a strongman competition I competed in about a year ago, and a little bit over a year ago now. Anyways, I competed in the Ronnie Coleman Classic, and tonight I have another competition coming up in November. Tonight was deadlift night, and I hit a PR. I hit 475 on deadlift. You're watching it on the screen right now. Guys, this is so crazy to me. Deadlift's my worst event. It's my worst lift. I hate it with every fiber of my being. But hitting 475, oh man, I can't even begin to tell you like how ecstatic I am. Deadlift humbles me because I suck at it. And then also when I hit new personal records with deadlift, it makes me just feel so accomplished because I can see how far I've come. And I hope that you have something in your life that's the same, whether it's your Pokemon business, whether it's your family life, spiritual life, physical, like how you're training, like have something, keep pushing yourself, do the hard things. You are so capable of so much more than you think or could ever imagine. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.